Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing insurance in the context of retirement visa extensions. Now, I've received a great deal of correspondence since our last video on retirement visa extensions and insurance associated therewith. One message I got here recently, quoting directly, one question that is looming large and has yet not been addressed by the Thai authorities, so far as I know, is what will happen to original non-immigrant OA visa holders who have been extending for many years but are too old, now past 75, to purchase the required Thai health insurance. Only a few of these companies accept until maximum of 75, none beyond, and the chances of acceptance are even smaller because of too many pre-existing conditions. Do you think they will come up with another option such as more money in a Thai bank or something similar? Or will they just cancel our retirement extension possibilities and expect us to leave the country? This is a frightening scenario for us older folks who expected to live out our remaining years here. I suspect that's probably the case. As we've gone over in a previous video, we have spoken with Thai immigration directly, and the overarching principle that they seem to be operating under is that those who were in extension status prior to the policy change will be able to continue to extend their stay under those terms. So under the terms that existed prior to this new requirement. Now that's stated, and we've gone over this at length in trying to interpret the regulations. I believe the regulations, and this is after even further review since the last video we did on this, I believe the regulations have been created intentionally to allow some leeway on the part of the adjudicating officer, and that leeway can operate to the benefit or to the detriment of the applicant in question. So depending on who's being adjudicated, it could go in their favor or not. I think overall, though, one of the big things is the regs have left room for those folks who are in and have been in retirement status and are over an age where insurance is no longer possible, that those folks, for lack of a better term, are sort of grandfathered in or grandfathered out, if you want to look at it like that, of the insurance scheme. So that being said, I received a message via our YouTube channel in a comment. I was under the impression that as I had an AO, and I think they mean an OA, visa and extension prior to the 31st of October, I would not need to have medical insurance. Wrong. I had to go to immigration in Jamtien Pattaya to show my up-to-date bank book. Still, I had the $800,000 in it, and I took the opportunity to talk to the officer in charge of the issue of extensions. She was adamant that whatever long stay visa I had, either AO, and I think they mean OA, marriage or business, I would have to have medical insurance. So, as we know from prior videos, the insurance scheme exclusively applies to retirees for now, and I've done another video on this previously wherein we went into the analysis where I think it's very possible, especially those in marriage visa status without a work permit, I think it's rather possible down the line we may see insurance required for those folks. With respect to business visas, difficult to say, but I think at least for the foreseeable future, that's probably not going to be the case. But clearly, we're seeing some mixed responses. And I think that this mixed response is emanating from the fact that this is subject to interpretation. It's subject to the immigration officer's discretion. And if you get sort of a hard-nosed immigration officer, medical insurance, you may get stuck with it. At the same time, it may be possible to find circumstances where you can deal with an officer, especially if you predate the new regs, where it may be possible to go ahead and find someone who allows an extension without the medical insurance. Another thing to think about, in my opinion, is those who have been here a really long time. So, for example, someone who's been here 15, 20 years in retirement status, never really been a problem. I think that person, for good or ill, whether this is right or wrong, I think that person probably is going to be viewed qualitatively differently than someone that's been here 1.5 or 2 years. I just think that that's a factor that comes into the analysis on these adjudicating officers. But the thing to take away from this video, at least for now, it's not fully clear if there is a distinction regarding, we've gone into this a lot, O retirement versus OA. My personal opinion is there's no qualitative difference between those two. They all fall under the O category and they all pertain to retirement. We're seeing more and more, it seems to be the trend, that medical insurance is going to be required. That being stated, it remains to be seen how exactly this will pan out in a specific case. So everybody's case is going to be factually different. Each case is mutually exclusively special. And for that reason, it's difficult to say it's difficult to generalize exactly how Thai immigration is going to view retirement visa extensions with respect to insurance in every given factual situation. We hope you found this video insightful. For those of you who are interested, we're trying to make videos to provide up-to-date information as soon as this information comes out. And for that reason, it may be a good idea to go ahead and click the bell button, the bell icon below, to go ahead and be updated as these videos come out, as you can go ahead and be apprised of the legal situation as it evolves.